We got the media team in here. We're the media
We're
team.
the media team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
In the block.
Yo, Luce, what's up?
What's up, Flacco?
Nah, this Remo. Flacco not here today. This Remo. What's the word?
Oh, what's up, Remo? What you got going?
Yo, we on No Jumper Live right now. You live. We appreciate you calling in. Yeah, just give us an update of what's going on and how you doing right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, but I ain't in the chat, y'all listening. I need Sweetie over in the chat right now.
Yeah, they going crazy in the chat right now, man. I see what's going on.
Yeah. So look, at the end of the day, it's like I'm doing good. Everything is perfect. Taking one day at a time. You get what I'm saying? So I'm doing the best I can under these conditions. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Making sure that it's free everybody that's on the case. Everybody is taking this and trying to make the best out of it. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to put my head down or anything like that. I'm going to stay strong. I got a strong team. I got you, especially Remo, Adam, Akademiks, everybody, Wack, 600, everybody that's supported.
Yeah. So you and 600, y'all back cool? Y'all talk? Because it seemed like y'all wasn't...
No. At the end of the day, it's like I carry on when I get out in person. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, I hear it. I feel that.
Yep. Shout out Flacco too, Creeper, everybody that's been supported. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, you got people listening, so any messages you want to get out there right now?
Yeah. We're going to stay crushing all the sugar plums and the sweethearts regardless.
Hey, Remo, tell them the A-Rab's back looking for him, man. We got to get out of there. We need to get this money. And crypto people looking for him.
Folks said, he said you got to get out, man. He said A-Rab's looking for you. He said he got the crypto people on your line.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely. Who's that?
CEO Big Folks. Ben Man Kevin,
Big
manager.
Folks. Shout out Big Folks. Yeah. We're going to get out of there.
We get them real bags.
All right, let me ask you some questions. If you can't answer, I get it. Did you see Brick or Big U since y'all been locked up? Y'all in the same, like, what's the circumstances as far as, like, being locked up? Y'all ran into each other?
They back in California?
No, not yet, but eventually, it might happen.
All right.
What we don't have to talk about is Remo, and if the people is watching, how did y'all know that Brick Baby had a steel foul and nobody said anything?
So all right, recently I think the sealed file, the court documents actually just leaked online, and everyone's been breaking it down or recent. But yeah, everyone has been looking at Brick Baby's sealed indictment that he already had or what he was dealing with prior to what we just found out. You had any thoughts on that? You already knew about the situation?
I knew about the situation, but the thing is, I thought, when people send me the paperwork and stuff, and then when I ask the man, hopefully he tells me the truth. But when I hear something different from coming out of the man's mouth and he's still working at No Jumper, I feel like, I don't know. It's like y'all kept it secret. You get what I'm saying?
You can't say y'all because you can't really say y'all because, like, at the end of the day, like, anybody could get locked up. We might not know what's going on or what they got going on. So it's a situation where, like, I don't think everyone knew Brick Baby had a sealed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rack was talking about it.
Yeah, like, all right. And as far as so it's been a lot of speculation going on and stuff where people have been saying that that you tricked yourself going on these podcasts. And how do you feel about everybody running with that narrative saying that motherfuckers got to just watch what they say on podcasts and shit like that?
Okay, listen, the stuff that was said on the podcast don't have nothing to do with a charge. I have a complaint. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if it's a complaint, it's just hearsay. So when it comes down to the whole situation is who got caught up. Where in the paperwork it says Luce Cannon gets caught up by this and this and this and this, right? They have to use a complaint or whatever like that to pull me in, see? And everybody that used sex trafficking, right? When it came down to the girl Monty.
Try to get your money.
Yeah. All that stuff is...
Attention serious investors and business owners. We will...
Trafficking, that's something to do. When it came down to a murder that's on the case or whatever like that, don't have nothing to do with Luce Cannon. When they have something to do with gambling and the allegations and stuff, don't have nothing to do with Luce Cannon. You know what I'm saying? Even the case where the complaint with me and Big Useless, right? You have to understand it have nothing to do with nothing on the podcast.
Yeah. So you saying a lot of stuff you were saying, you ain't really got nothing to do. But on the paperwork, they are quoting shit that was said on No Jumper podcast, though.
Yeah, of course, because people would take a part of a line or a story or something like that, and then it could be something similar to it. It don't even have to be nothing that's factual. It don't have nothing to do with the same story. But if it's the same, it's like a coincidence. Somebody said this, and then somebody said this, and then I said this, and then, it got to be that. But it really ain't none of that.
Nah, I feel it. So, all right, last thing. So, because people were trying to say that Wack sent you off by having you go on podcasts. What do you say to that? Because there's like a whole narrative being spent around where people saying that. I think I seen Akademiks yesterday on stream saying that Wack mastermind this whole thing.
Wow.
No. So, how can Wack or somebody? People don't understand my gripe with Big Useless is totally different than his gripe with Wack 100. Same thing with 600. Everybody have different reasons why they move past fucking with him. So it's no point in the world that we can actually say, we have the same gripe. And you can tell, Remo, nobody could control me. Nobody could say anything because if I feel a certain type of way, I'm going to stand and say whatever I want. And the whole world knows that. But they
That's a fact. And I'm his wife, and I can attest to that because I've told him many times, baby, why you saying that? And he'd be like, because I want to. I said, okay.
So,
hold him down.
So Wack can't control me, not at all. And he knows that. Everybody knows that. I'm uncontrollable because I'm just who I am. But if I speak passionate about something and I really believe in it, I'm going to stand on my business. And that's just how it is. There's nothing wrong. Like, Wack is my God. You know what I'm saying? But he can't mastermind anything.
Word, nah, I feel it. Yeah, that's the narrative that's going around right now. So I'm glad you was able to speak your piece and kind of clear it up. You got anything you want to ask him?
Yeah. I know y'all was trying to address the.
Is he in California?
Oh yeah.
Situation, right?
Which situation, Luce? You talking about Tokyo Toni?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So look, Tokyo Toni basically said that she happy you locked up because she said that you tried to extort her out of $40,000. Or you did get it.
Black China Mama?
Yeah,
Black China Mama, yeah.
Yeah. Then she changed it and said that I stole it out of her purse or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go to the fact where she don't even have $40,000, right? Her and Black China wouldn't be talking if it wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If somebody had $40,000, she should have got her teeth fixed. You get what I'm saying? She should have got her body done. It looked like pool ball in a sock the way her titty sags. You get what I'm saying?
Damn, Tony.
Things like this is really ridiculous for people to say that she got mad because she was trying to fuck on me while I was with her daughter, and basically her daughter found out.
Wait, so Tokyo Toni was trying to holler at Smash while you was dealing with Black China?
Yeah. We was all living together. So
word.
she was always upset at that. But then the crazy part about it is when she gets into it, and we were doing my reality TV show, she wanted to come on the TV show and bash China for me. You get what I'm saying? She wanted to bash China, talking bad and crazy, but my wife was like, no, we ain't gonna do that. This is crazy. I don't even want you fucking with her mama. And when I cut off the relationship, she felt a certain type of way. So of course, you know, she want to take her moment and her shot right now, but you know, she's a bitter old lady that still can't find herself. You know, that the show that she did with Luce flopped. So at the end of the day, it's like nobody want to watch them. She's not entertaining. It's just BS.
Word. So all right, so you
I need you to repost too. My wife going back on her at No Jumper, because at the end of the day, we want the full story, not just the Tokyo Toni's story. Because you know, everybody right now, it's a sport right now to be clout chasing.
Yeah. No, I feel like I get it up. I'll make sure the editors get it up. So any other things you want to get off your chest or let the people know while everybody listening?
Yeah. So it's free Luce Cannon merch, free Brick Baby merch, free Big U merch. All proceeds is gonna go to helping everybody individually.
That's
I don't
dope.
put jail on nobody.
That's dope.
So we got the Sweetie merch and everything like that popping, but we in this together. I don't want Big Useless to be in jail. I know his family going through stuff. Shout out to Stacy and Dylan and Michael and Huey and all of them. So y'all keep strong. Everybody rolled over on him, and you know, and shout out to Rick. Keep your head up. Hopefully you make it out too. So we just doing everything in our power to make sure that it benefits everybody. Like everybody get through it. You know what I'm saying?
Where can the people find the merch at? If they're trying to support y'all, where can they find the merch at? Let them know.
Sharice.
Okay. I've created a website. It's lucecannon.com. They're all going to be up live today. It's lucecannon.com. Just as his IG page. It's Luce Cannon.
All right. So everybody make sure y'all go to itslucecannon.com and y'all go grab the merch. Free Brick Baby merch. You said it's going to be free Luce Cannon merch on there for sure. And you said it's the free Big U merch on there as well, right?
Yeah, we're going to be adding all of that later on today.
All right, that's dope. And all proceeds will be going to each individual.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, because at the end of the day, listen, no matter what kind of beef you may have with somebody, you don't wish this upon any family. You don't wish this upon nobody. You may not like someone, but sending them away and for life or for football years is not the way to do things, period.
All right, Luce, I got one last question for you. One last one.
Yeah.
All right, so what was your thoughts when so before Big U went and turned himself in, he made a video speaking about certain situations, and he said that Christopher Lovejoy was at the house when it got raided, and Christopher Lovejoy and Wack is working with the police. What was your thoughts on that comment he made?
Shit, that's mind blowing right there, because shit. That's crazy. I'm talking about that's really, really crazy. I didn't even hear that. And as soon as I walk in here, you know, everybody is talking about it. So it hit the prisons, it hit the streets, it hit everywhere. People know about it. So nobody told me about that. So if that happened, I don't know. It's like, fuck 600. You know what I'm saying? Dead on me. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah, no, it's definitely you'll probably get caught up with it, but yeah, it's definitely a few videos that Big U had made before he turned himself in. But it's good to it's good to hear your voice. Whatever you need, tap in with me. I got your wife's number too. Y'all can hit me up.
Yep.
I'm gonna make sure I get her side posted up too, so that everybody can hear her response to Tokyo Toni. And you know, free the real.
Tokyo Toni be out
Yep,
here.
free the
bro.
real. Sweetie!
Nasty.
Sweetie! We in there.
All right, love. Appreciate y'all.
Stay dangerous.
Yeah.
All right, I'll hit y'all up. Wack live. We live on No Jumper. What's up, Wack?
Bro, Rogan,
Yeah.
I heard what he said.
What
He
I
tried
say?
to stop it.
What I say, Wack?
No, you tried to stop it. You said it.
Wait.
You Remo, you don't know no better.
Wait, what up? Hey, Wack. What I say?
I point the finger at what I really do and I don't, but big folks, you was supposed to hang that phone up, bro.
I mean, Remo got the phone in his hand.
No, but big folks.
Remo got the phone in his hand, Wack.
Hold on, bro. Listen, it's me and you talking. Look, me and you, like really sitting in the car, the me and you, who we are. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This other folks, bro. If it's a way and you understanding where it's at, and they not getting it, you should have hung that phone up, bro. Folks, me and you, all the.
I hear you 1,000% what you said, but how I play it.
No, I get it. The phone wasn't in your hand, but at some point.
At some point, I was wondering how long Remo was gonna keep the conversation going.
Hey, I get a text message saying that Luce is trying to.
But freedom niggas though, Wack. You know how it is.
Let me tell you where you went wrong, and I just realized
Free the Lopes.
something. Because I've been asking, have your people read you what I sent them? And when
To
he said
Luce.
what he said, hold on, Remo. You should have told him, Luce, word for word, verbatim, what was said here, they line up with a crime against victim one of what he said happened. You should have told him. Because now, I'm thinking, because I sent the work days ago to his people to read through it. 107 pages. That way they familiar with what it is, so they can, because he don't got the complaint yet. He ain't seen it.
So Luce ain't.
Remo.
So you saying Luce ain't privy to what's going on, but he seen the Tokyo Toni video?
Just he ain't seen it like Big U didn't see it. That's why Big U was saying this is working 600. Ain't no way he's seen that, because all of that is sex trafficking, embezzlement, murder, extortion. It names out everybody involved. My name only there because you talking about me to another on the wiretap. Okay, cool. But nothing about that is contact Wack or this dude. We not there, right? So it's obvious when he said nothing about what I said on No Jumper is here. Remo, you know better. You should have stopped him and said, Luce, hold on, bro. Victim one gave a statement, and they saying his statement is lining up with what you said on No Jumper, and they typed it out word for word, verbatim. Bro, if he wasn't coming on here to promote his merch and then say, hey, y'all, learn from me, don't allow him. Next time he want to talk about his court case, hang the phone up and blame me for it. Tell him Wack told me to do it. Say, I'm on the streets with Wack, bro. You in jail.
Nah, I respect that. I respect that. So y'all, hey, you and Luce not having conversations?
I never seen nobody go to the feds and get right on the phones and start doing
That's
interviews. So that's why I play the role.
And it was to the point where I
just go along with it, because it's like
you ain't obligated because to a certain extent, I just know you the only one that understand
1,000%.
That's not normal.
I get it 1,000%.
Hey, Wack, I understand too.
Hey, I'm thinking the same, but I get it. I get it.
I'm Remo getting his content off.
Come on. Hey, you know what, folks? Hold on. Let me call you, folks. Because you was in the room when I gave the exact month, year, and date that nigga caught that K case and he denied it. He was on the phone.
Yeah. That's always been kind of
right?
weird.
And guess what? Now, folks, when a nigga if we get caught with something.
But let me ask you this though, Wack. This is what I never understood about that. So when it first happened to Brick, was that the state that came in and got that case? Them wasn't the feds at first.
Here it goes, folks. Let me give it to you. States and feds showed up together. Watch
right? Correspondence.
The state came right, to chaperone the feds. The feds was coming for the phone from the dirt we was all blind to. Remember when he said what he said about guess they ain't gotta say they never slid before. They were coming for the phone. Within searching for the phone, they come across the burners. Now I only knew about
that was always weird. But nobody from Chicago ever understood what the f say that for.
But watch this, folks.
Like what was that?
Oh, the nigga said I was lying. He said it was a DA rejected copy. He said all this. You got caught with 100-some rounds, a K and 2 handguns, and for 21 months you ran around this mother lying. Now, bro, when we get caught, we tell a nigga I'm out on bail. That's it. It's only one reason why you don't want to.
No, in that instance, when we in Chicago, you got to tell me I'm hot. The people that came in here, they didn't take me to jail, and they got this big ass illegal chopper. I'm hot.
Now watch this. His working stopped in February. November, it went up top. February, indictment was accepted. February 24th, I'm looking at the work. No court date. Folks, you ain't no fool.
So wait a second. Wack, you saying that the whole time?
That would have just told me that it's an ongoing investigation going on. That's getting sealed and put into a case that the feds is building. If I was bricking, I'd have known that. I'd have just probably went overseas and just chilled.
So wait, he was lying the whole time?
But folks, guess what? Now let's factor in the other shit.
Was he lying or was he not talking about it?
How do you think we knew, folks? We told y'all Brick Baby hit 600 and said, the Fed said, it ain't a 6-0 RICO, it's a big U RICO. We said this back then. Right? Now guess what? The feds is only gonna talk to it that's from the same block if that nigga is cooperating with the feds. They ain't gonna tell you nothing if you gonna tell the nigga. Wake up, bro. Go back. 600
dealing with them people ain't never no easy task. And this what I know, Wacker, you gotta know we know this because our people been through this shit way in the 90s. Once they got y'all in that circle in this ring, everybody's talking. Yeah. It's just what they saying.
Right.
Bro, folks, it's what I'm saying. Listen, now watch this. When the RICO comes out, what does it say? It don't say rolling 60s. It says Big U. It's Big U. You told us, Brick Baby, Big U got a RICO coming. They say they finna take cuz down. Why would they tell you for rolling 60 that the only time they gonna tell you that if they have an understanding with you?
But if they got the understanding with him, though, and he actually said the shit before he put it out there, then that's a whole nother case in itself,
He told us that in June of 2023, 3 days after he was out, he called. Remember, 600 was going up to no jumper and shit with Brick. They was cool. They was good. So
free
when
Brick,
the paperwork hit and it said,
man, free all them boys, boy. That shit ain't never a good situation.
2023. No, let's act. Yo. At this point in time, niggas always say, "What just be?" Hey, bro, Wack said it. When Brick was still in jail when I was saying it.
I'll say this about this, Will Wack. You know how it is with us, but I'll say this: you've been talking about this shit for quite a while, and it unfolded exactly how you said it. Like,
hey, as soon as it happened, I text Wack
for a while,
and he said, "I told y'all niggas." I was like, "You did."
There's a nigga from Paul Roof's wife wasn't even at the fingerprint table before a nigga was in the middle of his living room, and I'm listening to the phone, her in the background talking about they took a cane. That's how I knew.
Oh, wow.
This nigga right.
Wow.
Paul Roof.
the nigga that came through the back door had all the information.
Hold on, Remo. How many times have you heard me reference the Brick? Your girl like Paul Roof up in her. Keep it real.
Oh, shit.
Man, I don't know nothing. Yeah, I heard you say
you
it, though.
telling me you never heard me say that?
I heard you say it. I heard. Like, you mentioned this on Clubhouse. This videos of it. You talking about it.
Hey, Wack, we talked about that situation after we did my interview.
Not only that, bro. Hey, bro, I'm going to keep it real. 20 Street, 20 blocks down, there's some NHB up in her, too.
Yeah.
This a fact.
Damn. So she like Paru's and neighborhoods.
After her first love from NHB 20, because he's still knocking fire from it.
Oh my God.
So if people want to know, Wack, how did you know the time and date, and he was still in there, hadn't bailed out yet? I knew, because the homie, the first thing your bottom bitch gonna do is call you. Then you come to the rescue. Here I come to save the day. Super rude. It's super rude. And then guess what he do? Big homie, you'll never believe this. What's that? They just snatched brick. For what? Okay, I'm here with the bitch right now. You cap it. Listen to her. And I heard it.
Wow.
It's a fact.
Yeah, we had this conversation at my spot, and he was telling me about a certain situation.
I was telling you.
You was.
Bro, Rogan, I told you a year ago.
You did. You said one of the homies be going through the back door when they leave out the front. I said, God.
I told you.
Y'all young boys don't trust these young ladies so fast.
I don't
trust them. That's why Bob's is 45. Looking like she's 25.
Yeah.
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
Oh, what up, YouTube's Clubhouse TV? Welcome back. This is where the real convos live. Today, we got Wack going off again, and this time it's over Luce Cannon talking reckless over the jail phone. And Wack was not having it. So here's what happened. Luce Cannon, who's currently locked up, decided to call in the no jumper and chop it up. Nothing unusual, right? But the second he starts talking about the case, they should have hung up the phone. And Wack 100 heard that call and called back in and checked him and told him that they should have hung up that call as soon as Luce Cannon started talking about his case. So right then and there, Wack cut him off and goes full blown. Yo, y'all should have hung up that phone as soon as Luce started talking about his case. And you know, Wack was tight and you could feel the tension shift. But that's why you got to be careful who you talk to and where you say it. Wack was actually dropping some solid game, but you should already know this. I mean, it might sound of aggressive, but he's really just trying to protect him. Too many dudes out here get caught up thinking a phone call is safe. But if it's a jailhouse phone, that's Fed 101. Luce Cannon might have meant well, but Wack saw the setup a mile away. What you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Was Wack overreacting, or was he saving Luce Cannon from himself? In my opinion, he's definitely saving Luce Cannon from himself. Because it seems like Luce Cannon also got loose lips. But that's still my boy, man. Free Luce Cannon. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I drop new content. Subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive Wack 100 content. As always, I certainly appreciate y'all checking out Clubhouse TV.